This is a Witchy Films podcast.
Hello everyone, welcome to Haven't Seen It, the show where we show each other films that some of us haven't seen. Today, we are watching the 1989 film Batman, directed by Tim Burton. My name is Jacob French, and I haven't seen today's film.
My name is Nate Stoner, and I haven't seen today's film.
My name is Matthew Harskowitch, and I have seen today's film.
Tell us about it.
Tell us about Batman.
You want a summary? Okay, so you have bats, right? Bats. Animal, nocturnal, flies,
Tastes pretty
ambiguous
good.
gender, yeah, all that. Well, this one's a man. Okay, he's a man.
Okay.
And he fights, wait for it, a clown. He's a man bat, a Batman, sorry, that's a different character. He's a Batman fighting a clown.
Okay. So when I go to the fair and beat the shit out of clowns, I get kicked out. But when
That's
he
right.
goes and beats the shit out of
That's-
clowns, he gets a movie out of it.
That's
Well, I
right.
think the problem is that you're using a bat, whereas he is a bat.
If I were a Batman, then I could beat them up.
But I'm a little bit confused, is it like a guy who is a bat, or a bat that is a man?
I guess you'll just have to wait and find out. I don't want to spoil the movie because you guys haven't seen it.
I've never really been a fan of superhero movies.
All right.
But, I've also never really been a fan of Batman, so we'll see where this takes me.
Okay.
Also, Batman. I love the guy. I have a bunch of Batman Lego sets downstairs. There's a Lego Batman, not Lego, just regular Batman hat over there. I tried convincing Jacob to wear it for this episode, and he said no. I really like Batman. I think he's good. I've seen a lot of the. I remember watching the animated TV show a lot,
Okay.
but besides the Batman, I haven't seen any ones because the only newer Batman movies that have come out in my lifetime have been The Batman, which is the one that I watched, and Batman vs Superman, and I'd rather peel all of my nails off my fingers than watch that movie.
Yeah, fuck Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder, your movies suck.
How young? The Dark Knight films came out within our lifetime.
They did?
Dark Knight Rises was 2012.
Oh, well, I was like...
Yeah,
I
I know.
I was like a fetus back then. So
Yeah, and then
no.
Dark Knight came out the year I was born, good old 2008 for these two.
Old ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake, what's your thoughts
Alright,
on
so
Batman?
you just say you didn't
I
like
already said it.
Yeah.
Well, cut this bit out then.
Let's get started. Where's the remote? Who has the remote? We don't have the remote to start. And here we go.
Don't ever go to Jersey Mike's, it sucks. There's too much cornmeal on the bottom. It just it throws off the whole flavor. Their iced tea's pretty good though. We just finished watching Batman, the 1989 film by Michael Keaton, who made the whole movie. And
All by himself.
Yeah, nobody else made the movie.
Such a
It was
talented
just-
man, that Michael Keaton.
just
I
Michael
like the
Keaton.
part when he exposed his breasts on all those paintings.
Yes.
Yes, I like. There was
his
paintings.
bitties.
The bat tits were great. I like the bat cock. Tim Burton made this movie. He was the director of the movie. I really loved. I love the aesthetics of the movie. I know this is one of Matthew's favorite movies.
I won't say that.
Really?
I really like it. I mean, it's not.
I thought it was one
Thanks,
of your
Jake.
favorites.
Oh no, listen, man. Listen, not
Jake,
Jake. It's not working,
You're
man.
breaking the table.
No, listen, I really like this movie. I know we do ratings at the end, but I'm just gonna say right now, this is a 9 out of 10 for me. But this isn't even the best Batman movie, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
I think The Batman was better. I really liked The Batman a lot more. Jacob, I want to get your thoughts after this so we can all come in and have a discussion together. I'm really sorry, Matthew. This movie is a sandbox for Batman and Joker.
Yeah.
There is no outside character matters to the plot. Not a single other person does anything. Once Jack Napier becomes Joker, literally nobody else matters at all. Alfred doesn't really do anything plot important. Besides, the Joker obsesses over this random...
Well, Vicky Vale and Alexander Knox are the ones that broke the news on the Joker chemicals. Like how he was doing. They were the ones that broke that story.
See, that didn't even matter.
Yeah, it
The
doesn't-
Joker gassed out.
It doesn't, they broke the story,
Yeah,
the Joker is poisoning all of your chemicals, and then the Joker's like, come to my big parade, and everyone's like, yeah!
Yeah. It's almost like poor people are anxious to get money or something.
I don't know, it's just like, that wasn't any commentary on that. It was just like everybody shows up to the Joker parade, even though they know he's poisoning them. I mean, I guess there's some commentary, but like really, the Joker literally gasses out and kills an entire parade of thousands of people, and the police just sit around twiddling their thumbs until he gets to like the top of the chapel that he then kidnaps a girl in broad daylight and shoots a man in broad daylight after unleashing gas that kills literally thousands of people.
Also stabs the guy in the jugular.
Stabs the guy in the jugular, shoots. He has a giant pistol, and that was really funny. I love the giant pistol. I'll get into that later. Like, I love a lot of the bits in this movie. But he shoots down the Batwing with a rocket pistol, and then it crashes and explodes, presumably killing more people. Kidnaps a woman, goes to the top of the chapel, and then the police officers sit there, and they're like, wow, maybe this Joker guy's up to no good. And they finally intervene by doing nothing. They do
the bell
nothing.
falls in front of the entrance. They try again. They try and push the bell. Doesn't work. And they're like, well, we've done all we can do.
And also, the Joker calls in a helicopter.
Sometimes I just kill myself.
Falls out.
Move over! I love all the Joker branding. I love how like all the goons have like the Joker logos and the Joker helicopter.
He makes that.
But also, he calls in, he says, hey, give me 10 minutes. So there is just 10 minutes of him up on the roof with these spotlights on him, being like, look at me, I just murdered all these people and I'm kidnapping this girl. And the police are like, I wish that I had a helicopter. How come he gets to send in the Joker helicopter and we don't?
Sorry, no, just use much of the Joker branding, just real quick. He made that so fast.
I know!
He became the Joker
3 days ago!
God, he made that so quickly. Oh, it's so...
And then he somehow convinces all the crime families of Gotham now work under him because he killed literally all the crime bosses. And then he convinces them all, hey, everybody, dress up as mimes and shoot up the stairs of this courthouse and kill all your former bosses because I told you so. And nobody's like, man, this dude's crazy, let's take him out. They're just like, well, I guess it's my job, you know, I'm getting paid to do this. So I really like this movie. I love its aesthetics. I love a lot of the ideas in it. So many of the ideas are good. Of Joker, like, seeing himself as an artist of chaos and destruction and him genuinely viewing what he's doing as creating art. I think that's a really interesting concept, but it's never elaborated on. It's just he goes, I create art when I kill people, and then he kills people. Okay, cool. What am I supposed to do with that? Because a lot of this movie is so surface level. Like there's really not much of a plot besides the Joker goes crazy and just tries to kill everyone in Gotham.
Yeah.
No other characters have any plot relevance besides the main three, and one of them is literally the damsel in distress.
At the end there, yeah.
It is just a sandbox for a Batman versus Joker story, and the Batman versus Joker story is really good. I love just, again, the Joker having all of his shit labeled, and him having the flower that squirts acid. That's so cool.
Take a sniff of my pose.
The giant Joker gun. That's hilarious.
Giant Joker gun.
That shoots down the Batwing because it has like rocket missiles or something. That is so cool. But I just couldn't get immersed in it because there was nothing behind it. It was just weird shit after weird shit after weird shit. And I think if it were a movie that had weird shit mixed in with something to get me invested, I would give it like a 9 out of 10 rating.
Yeah.
But it's just a sandbox to watch the Joker and Batman fight.
It was so confusing. I was very confused. There were a bunch of old white guys who all looked the same, and then they all died. And
I think they just have white guy blindness. Because like every guy like
they were
like,
all old white guys.
Yeah, but like they had like very like different looks to them.
no,
Only one of them was ever given like an extra name, and he was the main guy.
it was really confusing. The timeline was confusing. I was like, is this happening over a period of like a week, or is this like been a year? But it can't have been a year because of the parade.
Yeah.
But how did the Joker brand all of this stuff and do all of this stuff and get all these chemicals shipped out immediately, and then like everybody starts dying within like a few days? How does this? I was very confused about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought a lot of bits of it were very silly and funny, but like what was there? It felt like the entire movie was setting up a plot like that didn't exist. Like there was like the beginning where I'm like, okay, so we're introducing the characters and their motivations, and then we're just gonna goof off for like 2 hours, and then the Joker dies. That's the movie.
Yeah.
But I did like it. It was silly and it was funny, but
Yeah.
none of the people were real people either.
Yeah, no.
No, it didn't make much sense for a lot of the things happening to have happened. But I think the Joker was definitely a really good part of the movie.
Mhm.
Best part of the movie.
I mean, I love just the symbolism of like them making each other.
Yes,
I always
I love
love that. Where like when the scene where he's in Vicky's apartment, Bruce Wayne is in Vicky's apartment, and he's like, I have to tell you, like he's about to tell her that he's Batman,
Mhm.
and the second he's about to tell her, the Joker bursts in, which at first is like, oh wow, the Joker's just breaking in, but then you really realize it's the killer of his parents still ruining his life.
Ooh.
Through doing that, through interrupting. Like, he's still a constant thing, just popping up, ruining everything. Like he cannot, he can't get a girlfriend without, like, this guy ruining it. He can't, like, become a symbol of hope in Gotham City without this guy being like, oh, you see this Batman? He's at home washing his tights. Is it kind
That's
of
true.
that symbolism with it?
I love the idea of I wrote that in one of my notes. The Joker creates Batman, and then Batman creates Joker. So they're like perfect for each other in a romantic sense, but also in like literally makes him. I didn't clock that at first. I didn't clock that he ruins him, but also that also never gets elaborated on. It's just he ruins Batman's life constantly, and then he dies.
Yeah. Well, because the Joker's a petty asshole.
Batman's getting, but all the attention that Batman's getting is negative because of the Joker.
Yeah.
So
And then he sees Knox and Vicky Vale posting like these stories like, oh, the Batman. He's like, oh, like they're like trying to like better his image and shit. And then it's like again, he sees one picture of Vicky Vale and he's like, oh, so my girlfriend.
yeah, that was weird.
Session. Yeah.
That was the one thing I didn't like about this movie. Well, one of a few things, but the main thing is the Joker is so perfect in this movie. Why did they make him a creep?
Because he's the fucking
Because
Joker.
he's the Joker, but like he's so interesting when he's not being a creep. He's one of my favorite, not one of the best, but like one of my favorite like comic book movie antagonists ever. Probably like rivaling Heath Ledger
Yeah.
if they got rid of the creepy stuff.
The Heath Ledger Joker was a real creep too.
He wasn't a
The
creep.
stuff he was doing with
Okay, yeah, at the ball he was
yeah.
creepy.
And
But
then
he was never like obsessing over this one girl and kidnapping her and unconsensually kissing her and like taking her clothes off and shoes off and sniffing her shoes, by the way. The Joker likes feet in this movie.
Yeah.
That's a thing that the Joker
Well,
just
he-
likes
okay,
feet.
yeah, he kissed the shoe. He probably did a sniff on the way. Yeah.
The scene in Vicky's apartment. Like,
Oh, I
yes,
love that
understand,
scene. Oh, I love
It's
that
like
scene.
Vicky's there, and then Bruce comes, and then the Joker comes in, and Bruce is like, you know, Jack, I'm crazy too! And then just gets shot in the chest. Eyes on the developer, and the Joker just
Oh, I
leaves.
love it. I
And the
love
Joker
it
just
so
leaves.
much. Well,
and then Bruce just leaves. They just leave, and then Vicky just stands there. She...
What was the point?
Well, see, I think just to go on Joker being a creep, I think that was him asserting his dominance. Whereas he was just like, hey, you went off with this Batman. I don't really appreciate. Like, I
Why
think
did he kidnap her?
I think-
He kidnaps her later. he finds
because
her
he
out
has
of
to build up the time.
Wait,
he has
out
to
of-
assert his dominance.
Out of
his
pure
testosterone.
bullshit luck, he finds her just when they so happen to be right next to a church.
Yeah.
By the way.
Well, see,
But then he what was the point? And I love the idea of him showing up and he is ruining Bruce Wayne's life again. This same guy is just. It would have been nice if we could see more of Jack Napier being this specter that haunts Bruce Wayne, and when Bruce Wayne becomes Batman, Jack Napier evolves because Bruce Wayne has evolved into the Joker. That would be so interesting. But instead, it's just, he goes to the apartment and he's like, hi, I'm here now. And then, oh, Bruce Wayne, you're here too. You're rich. And then again, why? He is enraged. He grabs the fire poker and I thought, oh my God, he's going to hit Jack Napier and they're going to have a big duel with Bruce Wayne versus Jack Napier. But then, for no fucking reason, he just turns around and starts breaking Vicky's shit for no reason. And he's like, I'm crazy now. And the Joker,
I love
is
it
just like,
so much.
whoa, you're crazy? Cool. Boom! And shoots him. Why did you do any of that? What did you break it? I thought he was gonna try. I thought whenever he started breaking stuff, I was like, wow, this is really stupid. You should have just attacked the Joker. Maybe he's letting Vicky get away. Vicky stands there and does nothing.
But I will say, another part of that scene being important to the plot is he says the line, "You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?" Which is what clicks in Bruce Wayne's mind. Like that's he's yeah.
And I loved Bruce turning that on him in the end.
But I just love because so much of the Joker's he has so much planned out because I mean there are like plot beats in this. The whole thing about the Gotham like 200 parade and everything, just showing how much of a how shitty the entire government of Gotham City is. Just be like, oh, these people are dying, but no, the parade's important. Like we're gonna keep doing press conferences. Like no, and they only stop it when like hundreds upon hundreds of people have died. That's what it took for them to stop it.
I think that's
just
really
that showing like that standard of living in Gotham City, just showing the higher powers like
as the lesser of two evils, which is very. I love the idea of Joker being this public figure and being like, look, I'm not the bad guy here. I know I murdered all those people, but I'm giving you guys money, and because the government isn't directly murdering people, but they also aren't doing anything to help. Everyone's like, well, this guy's bringing change. I know he's murdering everyone, but he's promising change. And then he goes back on his promise. Well, he doesn't go back on his promise. He does go out and get money, but then he murders all of them with his gas, which I think is very, very...
Which I also like how the money he's giving away, it's all the mob's money. Like, he's just ruining the mafia by doing that pretty much.
He's painting chaos, which I think is I love the Joker taking on the mafia. It happens in The Dark Knight. It happens in this movie too. I think it's always very he takes over the mafia and he spends all their money. That's really cool. I like that. I have so many notes that are just like, what the fuck, why? What the fuck, why? It's one of the good things. I have a lot of notes.
I as well have a lot of notes.
Yes, he has a lot of notes. Read us all your notes, Jacob.
Batman.
I was thinking the same thing.
You know,
Batman.
I know I have 5 pages of notes, but I think you summarized what I was thinking pretty well.
Yeah, and as I was writing these notes, I was kind of really thinking about the symbolism throughout the movie and the design and the architecture and everything and how it's Batman.
Yeah.
I really liked it. Batman was my one. I mean, Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
That reminds me of the note page I had last episode that just said
Jeremy
Renner. I loved in the opening. There's no Batman. In a good majority of the opening, there was no opening, and it connects you to the city. Your connection to the city does nothing for the rest of the movie, but I really liked how it.
I would say it does.
He said in the opening, there's no opening. I like the ending. Well, not a lot. I like how the Joker died.
Yeah,
I should say is that he spends this entire movie talking about his new way of art and how he's killing all these people and replacing them, and replacing art with his new art, especially in the museum whenever he destroys all that art.
Yeah,
and then he dies because of a gargoyle attached to his foot, which is like thousands of years old art.
His art dragging him to the ground. Yeah,
I like that. What was with the little Joker bag at the end? Is that elaborated on?
I think that's because they showed throughout the final fight that he had all these props with him. Like he had the fake teeth. He had like, hey, you want to hang out glasses, would ya? So he had like prop comedy bits with him. I think that was just like one of like his last ones. Like, okay, in case this goes south,
then
it's like a laugh pad.
There'll be a little tiny thing in me that laughs.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like a lot of things with like a lot of like modern Batman stuff. I feel like they forget that the Joker is supposed to be a fucking clown, and not just some weirdo covered in tattoos.
Not naming any actor names. Jared Leto.
Tron Ares star Jared Leto.
I loved the Joker in this movie. I can see. I played the Lego Batman 2 game on my iPad so much as a kid, and I have the movie on DVD, the Lego Batman 2, not the new Lego Batman, the original Lego Batman 2, the game, the movie, is so good. I love it. And so much of this movie reminds me of it, mostly because they use the same music.
Yeah.
But also, like, the Joker being a clown, but he's also evil. It's really not that hard to make the Joker a clown and also make him evil, and not just this like, I'm so scarred and demented that I'm crazy like a crazy clown in crazy world.
Take over the operation.
That is jackhammer.
So, the opening scene really reminded me of If I Wasn't Pregnant, I'd Kiss You, when the woman who is pregnant, her son is just like lost in the city, and you know, like she's trying to find him, and
No, is that? Did they get like one of the Culkin kids to play him? 'Cause
I think
it was Kieran or maybe
no, I
Macaulay.
think it was Macaulay.
It was
Macaulay
Macaulay.
Culkin? Okay.
Definitely Macaulay
Culkin.
Culkin.
They made this, yeah.
Yeah, and they're just like trying to look for him, and like, what's it called? Romantic guy. Her love interest
Yes.
is
well,
like
that's
he's
the
like
third,
the
yeah.
trope.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out. And he like helps find her kid, and like that's really how the movie sets off.
Yeah, that guy kind of reminds me of the one cop that gets shot in this. They kind of like the actors look really similar. I don't know. I just got some similar vibes from
I
that.
kind of see it.
Yeah. What was your favorite scene in this movie? This film?
Jacob, I'll let you go first. I need Esther need to marinate on it.
I mean, I thought it was, and I was the one where the guy tried jumping on Batman's back and just completely missed and fell to the floor. I mean, roll the clip. It was the best. It was the best. It was the best scene.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I would say the best scene in the entire movie is definitely the dinner scene between Vicky and Bruce.
Yeah.
Because like that's such an interesting idea that Bruce has never had to develop as a person, and you know, hang out with this girl like he kind of has to, and him opening and being like, I've never been in this room before. I think it's very interesting. But my favorite scene, the scene in the what's it called, the art museum. Oh, the art museum with the Joker, when he just kills everyone for no reason. He just shows up, kills everyone, tells her like, "Hey, saw you in the news. Want to be my boyfriend?" And then he brings in his girlfriend, who has a mask on because he burnt her face with acid for no reason, and then she leaves. No, I lied. My favorite scene is it's only 10 seconds. It's when he pulls the big gun out of his pants and he shoots the Batwing. That is the best scene in the whole movie. I'm done talking.
All right, so those were Nate's 3 favorite scenes.
Yeah, sorry.
My favorite scene, honestly, the whole museum sequence where it's him. He opens it. He makes his art by killing everyone. That's his art, and then he spends a whole sequence destroying the art, just going around like wrecking everything, messing up the paintings, knocking over the structures, and then looking at Vicky's portfolio of her art and being like, crap. Sees a picture of like the tragedies and like dead bodies. Like, this really speaks to me. Now this is good. Like just that whole thing. It just does so much for the character for me. Count of 3. Favorite character. 1, 2, 3. Joker.
Don't want to interrupt the Joker Holocaust.
Yes. So Nate, what film are we going to watch next week?
Next week on Haven't Seen It, we are watching Walk Hard, a Dewey Cox story. Neither of them have seen it. I've seen it. It's really good. It's really weird, and it's really funny.
Yeah.
It's a biopic on Dewey Cox, who is a fake person and is not real. See you all next week.
All right, yeah. I am Matthew Harskowitch.
I'm Nate Stoner.
I'm Jacob French.
And yeah, we'll see you next time.
See you all in hell!
My pictures, your words, appeal and surprise material.
Pulitzer. The bottom line.
This has been a Witchy Films podcast.